Hi, Sharon Wilson here. Hope you're enjoying the video series. In this next video, I'm going to show you why transforming selling into serving can really transform your business and create success more than you ever dreamed possible. This is just a little taste of what I coach my clients on. When you transform selling into serving, you're going to be more of a match to the ideal clients and customers that you want. People are going to feel more of a sense of your desire to truly help them. You know, you're going to be amazed at what can happen when you learn how to transform selling into serving. So we're going to do an exercise in a moment. So go ahead, grab a pen and a paper, get that handy so we can do that exercise. Transforming selling into serving is one of the 3 core skills I teach to help people create 6- and 7-figure businesses. So let's get started now with the 3rd core skill, transforming selling into serving. Anyone in business is a salesperson, whether you think you are or not. You don't have a business unless someone buys what you have, whether it's your product or service or they contract with you for something. Serving is about helping people see that you have a match for them and not from a standpoint of your agenda. People can feel that as low vibrational energy. When your career or business takes off and changes, it will be because you've experienced a powerful insight. You'll start talking to someone, you'll suddenly realize that you're really seeing this person. Maybe their eyes will sort of light up. There'll be something that makes you realize that a shift is happening inside of you. In order to create a selling process, there are specific questions you can ask to help people move through a co-creational energetic process. It's a formula. It requires a bit of a mindset shift to add structure to what you normally think of as just talking to people or writing your marketing materials. The first part of the formula is to align your own energy. It's very effective in one-on-one personal connections, and it can be adapted to any situation. We talked about this in the first video, managing your energy. Before you begin communicating with someone, for example, at a speaking engagement, an interview, or sales opportunity on the phone, or before you sit down to write your web copy or sales letter, or give your copywriter instructions on what you want in your sales letter, you can line up your energy. How do you do that? First, begin by partnering with your inner guidance in order to get connected at a heart level with your potential new customer. You want to be clear about what you want to happen in the experience before you have the experience or write your marketing materials. You want to clearly identify how you'll feel through the process. This is pre-paving before you have a conversation or sit down to write your website copy. This part of the formula is aligning your personal energy. In this process, you're stating your desire to connect to your inner guidance in the conversation or in your marketing materials so that you can really connect with people. Before a meeting with a potential client or before a meeting to discuss your marketing strategy, ask your inner guidance to guide your words and your questions to help guide the other person to their highest good. Let go of any attachment to the end result, and you'll be amazed with the results. You'll naturally attract those people who really want what you have to offer. Transforming selling into serving is also about creating the conversation and the language that will attract your ideal client. In order to do that, you really need to understand the problems that they have and also the ripple effect problems that happen because of those problems and how that makes them feel. When you do that, you really can have a clearer sense to be able to create the conversation and the language that really will help you have a huge financial breakthrough. So get a pen and paper handy. We're going to do this exercise on creating the problem solution template. Just download that now and let's do this exercise along with me. So let's go ahead and do a short exercise where you'll actually choose an issue, problem, or challenge that your ideal client might have and fill out the template to see how this can work for you. Remember, this exercise is for anyone who sells either face-to-face or online. So go ahead and answer these questions from the voice of your ideal client or customer. Except for the solutions column, column number 4. That's from your point of view. To begin this process, just take a few seconds to say a prayer or ask for white light to surround you as you connect with your ideal client or customer. Just close your eyes right now and ask for this connection. Ask the universe, your inner being, God, Buddha, whatever term you use to connect with your higher power. Ask for the highest channel way to be open so that you may serve your ideal client to greater empowerment, that your product or service does in some way add to their sense of well-being and therefore to their sense of empowerment. Really feel the energy of your ideal client or customer as you connect. You're projecting a beacon of light that they will be drawn to like moss to a flame. Okay, let's look at column number 1, the issues, problem, challenge column. We're going to start by identifying an issue, a problem or challenge that your ideal client or customer is having that your product, your program, or your service can solve for them. Write that issue in the first column, and you want to speak from the ideal client's voice. My problem is. For example, let's say your ideal client's problem is that they're having less disposable income. So you'd write in column 1 from the client's voice, I'm having less disposable income. My internet business is not producing what I need it to produce. I don't have a direction on what to do to fix this. Go ahead and write down whatever problem or issue you've identified for your client. Okay, now let's go to column 2. This is implications. Now, what happens in your ideal client's life or business because of this issue, this challenge? What are the implications of the presence of this issue? Be very specific and tangible. Write down these implications in the second column. For example, let's say that your ideal client's implication is that they get into arguments with their wife about money and we don't take vacations very often. And I have to put a lot of this business on our credit cards. My wife has to work even longer hours until this gets up and running. That's from the original problem in that first column. Okay, now let's go to column number 3, the feelings. Answer the following question and write it down in column 3. What feelings does your ideal client experience because of these implications? And what are the overall feelings they're experiencing? For example, if we go along with the original example, this column would, the ideal client would say, I feel so frustrated and angry. No matter what I seem to try, I can't get this internet business off the ground to pay enough for us. I'm angry that's a lot harder than all the people say it is. At least it feels that way to me. I feel like a loser. We've sunk so much into this business and I feel so much pressure to get this turned around. But I often feel paralyzed with fear, and so I don't take any action, and then I feel even worse. Okay, now let's go to column number 4. Solutions, and write down the answers to this question in column number 4. Remember, this is now from your point of view. What specific solution to that issue or challenge do you bring to the table? Write the solution in the 4th column. And you can think of more than one, great. Here's an example with the example we've been using for the solutions column. I work with people to help them get clear on the beliefs and patterns they have activated in them that are holding them back from attracting the ideal clients that they want. Then I help them create a step-by-step plan so that they have a direction and support. Now let's go to column number 5, the positive implications. And ask yourself these questions and write them down in column number 5. Remember, this is from your client's perspective again. What will happen as a result of your client having this solution and experiencing the feelings that come with this solution? Capture these successful and positive implications in the 6th column. Again, in our example, my wife can quit work. We can spend more time with the kids. The kids can get better clothes. We can go on vacations next year. Now let's go to column number 6. What are the feelings your ideal client will have when they have the solutions, when they have the solutions that are then their reality? How will they feel when the issue or challenge is solved? Write these feelings in the 5th column. Again, with our example, this client might say, I'll feel so happy. I'll feel like I deserve all I have and will be so glad that my family has what they want and need. I'll feel like a winner. Once you've completed this process with one issue or challenge, go back and examine the first issue again. Ask yourself, do I need to break this issue down even more? Are there layers to this issue? There's value for you in thoroughly examining each layer. Remember that this is the bedrock foundation of what you'll be saying about what you provide others through your products and services. And you really want to know everything you can about the issues, the problems, and challenges that others are experiencing that can be magnetizing you and your business services to them, to serve them. Repeat the process outlined above for every issue, problem, or challenge that you can bring to the surface that your ideal client or customer may have. The more you know about these problems and issues, the more you'll be able to connect with the people you're magnetizing to you to serve through your ideal business. You know, it's all about making a connection and building trust. Potential customers need to know that you really do understand what the issue is, that you understand what the implications are for their life. They need to feel a connection to you. When you use the problem solution template, it really helps you get clear on all the issues that your ideal client or customer is having, and the ripple effect problems from those issues and how they're feeling. It's like a beacon of energy that really begins to start drawing them to you. It really connects you both at an energetic level. Can you begin to see how using the problem solution template can better help you language what you're doing? Can you see how it connects you with your ideal client or customer? And connection is what really creates joy and abundance in your business. Watch your email for video 4.